What's up and welcome to Banshee Boat. Today we're going to look at the lower unit oil.
Woo! Banshee boating, baby!
Very good. Close. Banshee Boat for everything boating.
These maneuvers could be dangerous if not operating the boat properly. Do so at your own risk. Make sure to always have boating safety equipment, pleasure craft license on board, and always wear your PFD. Be conscious of those around you. Respect the shared waterway. Remember, never drink alcohol on boat. Always play safe on the water.
And I'm just going to replace this oil. It's super easy. And so I'm going to start with removing the lower screw. Okay. Let this oil drain out. A little bit of fluid in there. Okay, so we remove the lower screw first. There it is. And we're just going to inspect this washer. I think this is Japanese, so it's got the Teflon washer. And it's got the screw, and the threads look like they're in good condition. So we could replace that if we wanted to, but today we don't have to. And then we're going to, after you remove the bottom one, you get your oil pan situated, then we're going to remove the top one here. You'll notice when this one gets removed, the oil picks up flow. It's because of the oil pressure. And keep in mind that for this particular engine, the plug with the this is actually a magnet. Plug with the magnet is going to be on the bottom, and the plug without the magnet, that's going to be on the top. So we're going to wait for the oil to fully drain. And that might take a few minutes, and just allow that to fully drain out. So now, the important part when you're changing the oil in your lower unit, what we're going to do is you thread this piece in here. It's a little T-wing, and what you do is thread this into the bottom, and then you're actually going to pump the oil up until it comes at the top. That's how you know it's completely full. And then you're going to leave this T on. Wait until the oil stops dripping out the top, and then you're basically good to go. So the first thing I'll do, I'll screw this on. This is just a universal screw. That's just a universal screw that plugs in. Okay. And now, this is my nice new 80/90 oil. I'm going to continue to pump this in. Continue to pump this in, and we'll see shortly here that the oil is going to be coming out the top. Not yet, but nice green oil there. There, I can see it coming up.
You see it in there?
No, I couldn't see it actually. I thought I could, but I lied. It's almost there. Holy shit, are we gonna have enough? Well, I got some other stuff. I don't really want to mix it though.
You'll have enough. Look how much came out.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's going in. You can see it's going in. So far we got about half a liter in there. Still taking more. Brand new fresh oil. Oh, there we go. Brand new fresh oil in the first run of the year. So it's important to have nice fresh oil, especially at the beginning of every season, because you want to get any moisture that's accumulated and you want to get rid of that. And it's also important to change your lower unit oil at the end of every season, because you don't want there to be water in there and then you're going to crack your lower unit. This is basically a gearbox. So there's gears in here. The drive shaft comes down from the engine and it gets converted 90 degrees with the gears to the propeller. So if there's any water in here, you could crack the housing. This is basically like a differential in a truck, similar. And if you crack that housing, you're going to be in big trouble. And an old nice engine like this, you know, you don't want it. You don't want that to ever happen. So you're going to change. You want to change this at the beginning and the end of every season, especially if you're somewhere where the weather could get cold.
Wipe it right along the bottom. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay, so now the first thing that we're going to do, that is all the way, right? Okay, there we are. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, after we fully inspect our washer here, this looks good to go. It's not too scarred. It's a Teflon washer. It's not too scarred, and it looks good. So we're going to go ahead and put this screw back in. The screw also looks good. Threads are not stripped. So we're going to go ahead and put the top screw back in first. I like this filming style. You should just be dedicated filming. I don't want to use a tripod anymore. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And so we're going to put that in. And we're going to use a nice big screwdriver like this so that you don't strip that screw. Make sure it's nice and seated in there. And you're going to tighten it, but don't over torque it. Okay, so that's good. Then we're also going to clean up that oil there. So this, the reason you start with the top is so that the oil, so the crankcase has a suction so that you don't lose as much oil when you pull it out from the bottom. So only after that point's done, after that part's done, I'm going to start unthreading my bottom T, and I'm going to have this plug, inspect that, you know, that looks good, threads look good. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to start threading this out. Notice I have my first top one in, and it is going to come out a bit. You just jam that in there. You thread that in. Thread that in. Okay. Now, we're going to tighten that up. Same thing with the top. We're going to try not to over torque that baby. All right, so thanks for joining us on this epic video. And you know, the importance of changing your lower unit oil is just, I can't stress that enough. So make sure to subscribe right down there. Subscribe, hit the red button right down there. And when you do, also hit the little bell so you can be notified every single time that we upload a new video, because every video is going to be awesome. Okay? And also, we are going boating for the first time right now. So the next video is going to be us having a great time. We're going to do some great stuff. We're going to do some drone shots, new lakes. We are only striving to get 4K shots. I'm going to try and get the best sound and the best video in every single video to come, and make it better and better every single video that I make. So hopefully you subscribe right down there, because every video that comes out, you are going to be happy with.
Woo! Banshee boating, baby!
Check out one of these other fantastic videos. You won't be disappointed.